Good morning, everyone. I am Noname Kolahara. So today we were going to discuss the next lesson of the Unit 2, which is the learning curve theory. Learning curve theory, it is a direct proportion of a graph that shows how a learner's performance on a task correlates with the number of attempts or a time needed to accomplish it. According to the learning curve theory, as a person performs a task more frequently, more efficiently, and it's increased with the time. Also, a learning curve shows that if a task is performed over and over, then less time will be required to perform the task. So, learning curve depicts the rate of improvement in a various learning situation. As you can see here, it is a learning curve graph. It is a graph plotting the course of learning in which x-axis represents some measures of practice units of time, the number of drills, while y-axis plots a measure of a learner's performance in a task correlates with the number of attempts or a time needed to accomplish it. Okay, let's move on. We have here two applications of the term learning curve can be found. First is generalized. The application can be wide and universal, like outlining the learning curve associated with mastering the skill of reading. In these cases, learning growth isn't being explained with a mathematically based graphical depiction. As a result, the phrase is used to qualitatively describe on how learning developed through time. The second one, it is a measure. From the word measure, to measure the progress, the capacity or mastery of the learners through mathematical. This is the learning curve model is only useful when comparing the actual rate of completion of a given activity to the allotted time. The task must be also the quantifiable, repeatable, and limited to the single variable within a technique. It is not possible to measure a procedure, it is a whole independently. Next is uses of learning curve. Learning curve help teacher to improve the methods of teaching. As a future educator, we must constantly innovate in order to modify our approach to meet the shifting demands of fresh students. Whether you've been a teacher for 40 years or only 4 months, you should always be one to look out for methods to enhance the quality of your instruction. Teachers must have a wide variety of strategies at their disposal because students need to learn a wide range of skills. This will be allow all students to achieve the best outcomes possible. Teacher helps to compare the progress of students. If a student has learned anything from his/her teacher through his/her teaching methods, student progress is assessed by the learning curve. For instance, the teacher will assess how many of her students retain instructional techniques she has provided during the midterm exam. Teacher can compare the result of their student test. So learning curve theory, it is all about increasing or improves learners' performance over time. This theory can be applied to curriculum development by giving a test that can be done in a given time, and also by increasing its difficulties in order to develop the learner's capabilities.